If you're anything like me, you spend a lot of time at your kitchen or dining room table. I built my rustic farmhouse table out of reclaimed wood because I live in a 250-year-old stone farmhouse and it matches who I am. But if your style is more contemporary, you can just as easily build a modern farmhouse table using softwood lumber. I decided to go with Douglas fir. The first big step is actually prepping the lumber. You can have it planed and jointed at the local lumber yard, or you can do it yourself. I've actually already had my boards planed, so I'm just running them through the joiner to make sure all the edges are 90 degrees and parallel to one another. So the next step is all about alignment. We want to make sure that all of our boards line up nicely, not only on top, on the bottom, on the edges, everything. I'm using what is called a loose tenant to help align the boards so that I have less sanding in the end. This step also helps with the durability of the joints. Now it's time to glue and clamp the boards together. So for me, my little trick with the glue is obviously everybody does the zigzag back and forth. Make sure that you've got glue inside of your mortise holes. Very important. I use an acid brush. It's basically used mostly for plumbing. That way I can get the glue inside of that joint and spread around. Most importantly is you want to get that even glue all the way down. So now it's time to do a little clamping. So there we go. We've got clamps on the top and the bottom, so that way I have even clamping pressure on both sides to create the strongest tabletop I possibly can. Once the glue is dry, now we're cutting our top to length. You can use a circular saw, but I like to use something that will support the grain when cutting to eliminate tear out, like a track saw. Next, make sure to lightly sand your wood top so that when you apply your finish, it goes on nice and evenly and it's not blotchy. Now it's time to put a little color on this table. Now, that's the cool part. That's where you have options to do any kind of finish you want. What I'm gonna go with is my go-to, and that's a little bit of wax. Now, it has a little color in it. It's pretty much like shoe polish. And you can see it sort of bring out the tone and quality in the wood, and all it is just rubbing it in circles. Now, you don't want to leave it on for too long like that. It's actually time to attach the legs. Now, I could have went with a wooden leg, but I wanted to go with a metal leg. Nice contrast between the wood and the metal. And I think these are going to be the perfect combination to really finish off our modern farmhouse table nicely. Custom building a table to fit you and your family's needs is not just a rewarding process, but honestly, it will create a legacy that you're going to enjoy for years to come. Try out this project and find others like it at woodnaturally.com. Share pictures of what you build on our social media pages and be sure to use #woodnaturally.